Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mansillon. I wanted to say hello, wish you a good day. I wanted to thank you for your donations. And if you want to, I thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I'm going to discuss a few ideas. The first one is that humanity is, we have to move out of the sandbox of evolution. We've been living in a sandbox of evolution, and we have to live into grown, mature adults. Between we become mature adults, there is the teenage year where there is this rebellion, and then we get the rite of passage into a maturity, a sense of responsibility in relationship to life. So that is really what is coming. When we came down here, we forgot our consciousness. We left our consciousness up there in order to feel at the beginning. We wanted to go into really deep darkness to feel disappointment, heartbreaks, pain, doubt, self-judgment, fear, all kinds of regrets, all kinds of things, so that it would trigger like a propulsor to propulse us into the light. The more we go into the darkness, when we let go, we are propulsed into the light, and so. Because there is the dark archetype, the dark side, and the light side, but there is and those sides are always in opposition and confrontation. They're always, it's like the big drama of creation. But there is the point of harmony, the divine neutrality that blends in all those aspects. For at first, we have to move from the impure into the pure. We need to move from ignorance into lucidity. We need to move from the lower planes to the higher planes. But once we integrate this lucidity, this integration of letting go of all the darkness to move into the light, then we realize that light is made of the heavy and the light. It's made of the pure and the impure. So we do not want to be impure. We stay pure, but we have to accept that it is part of the process of creation, that this drama of creation will continue for a while. And if we continue to look on the outside at the negative programmation, it will get worse and worse and worse. If we look within and find the inner peace, to know that there is the love of God inside, and there is the whole universe, the kingdom of God, as the Christ called it. Find the kingdom first, everything will flow. Then we move into alignment, into the flow, and it'll get better and better. That doesn't mean we're not subject to transmutation of heavier energy at time, but the inner light will continue to grow and become stronger every time, no matter, even if we go into the depths of darkness and despair. Even the next wave that will rise us up will get even higher. Eventually, we want to stabilize the wave so they don't get too high or too low. For it, even the pendulum is not shifting as much. Eventually, it's going to completely stop. We're going to be able to align on the vertical axis to the truth of the multidimensional universe. We'll still be living in the cross of matter, but this victory of the light is now assured. But it was one battle at the time. It was saying that it's been going on this planet for 26,000 years. For me, I see it for at least 12,000 years, and it's been going on. And for a long time, humanity has lost many battles against the black magicians. They hypnotize the world into this submission program. But now no longer. We're moving into the new age, a golden age, realizing that on the political stage, on the world stage, there is many billionaires and politicians that are working for the light. They're not majority, but even though they're minority, they have the whole forces of heaven between them, and for that, those are the people that have the most influence on the world. And so, and even some politicians may do some dark things, but in truth, they're working for the light, and they need to comply with the program of the dark. Until it is their time, and then they'll drop the mask and act for humanity, for the planet. So I'm a big fan of this planet. When I feel good, I realize how wonderful it is. And sometimes I feel I wanted to live it, but there is days where you feel like, whoa, this is like this program of this reality program is too hard. And then God picks you up and show you that there is hope to always. I also wanted to say that there is a lot of people I see that are attacking saints and prophets and philosophers, and those people are my friends. So I'm not going to fight against the people that are attacking those beings, but I've developed a friendship and affiliation with all the beings of heavens, and very often they're criticized for things they haven't said or done. It is other people that have deformed their words. So we want to forgive them all and forgive those people, forgive even Nietzsche, Friedrich Nietzsche. I recommend The Antichrist and the Crepuscule of Idols. They're really wonderful books. Although he's an anti-Platonician, he's anti-Christian value, he's still very entertaining to listen to. So we want to even forgive Nietzsche, for he was very frustrated in his life. But he's done a lot of research and he knows philosophy. He studied it. He doesn't just criticize it out of ignorance, and he has researched things before he puts it in question. Yet I will remain true to my friends and to those philosophers like Plato or Seneca or the great prophets, the Buddha, Mohammed, the Christ, of course, many others, Saint Germain. There's many that are here to assist us, and it's very important to turn to those higher planes often, the angels, the archangels, or the galactic, because we open antennas of communications, and once we used to get once we have established a link to those with those intelligent consciousness, then it's very easy to return to it, and we become more familiar. So we have to open our channel of communication. So call on, even if they're not all answered, all the prayers are heard, but they're not all answered because of cosmic law. But more and more. Also wanted to say it is a bit the same thing about criticizing. I see a lot of people that are very in hatred of this or that, or in history. For it is all the plan of evolution of God, in many sense, the good guys and the bad guys. And so they're all in this deep criticism, and people don't realize they're going to have to face their own responsibility rather. And we have hundreds of past life, if not thousands of past life, and during those past life, there was some past life where everybody committed some atrocity. So rather than blaming someone, just forgive them and ask God to forgive you for whatever you do not know that was in the past life. Maybe, and sometimes people can criticize an historical figure, not realizing it was his own incarnation that was doing that when he was exploring the darkness. So that creates a self-judgment and a self-hatred, and it's impossible to move beyond that. And even if it's not your own soul, it's like forgiveness, and let the Creator rule the destiny and the plans and the evolution. We don't need to continue to cultivate this sense of hatred and negativity in part of the relationship to all of creation. Yet to be discerning, it's good to be discerning, to know that some things are low, some things are high, some things are unwanted, some things are wanted now, and know what you want. I think it is important to stop living through the traumas of the past again and again and again, to remember the past, to relive it, re-experience it. It is better to create a blank canvas and in order to create a future made of joy, freedom, and happiness. I think this is quite essential. Understanding that the light is the process that makes the evolution grows. The darkness is only about stagnation and regression. Yet those two forces are always in opposition and contradiction. But in the Tao, they're all blended in. And for the dark agenda was the total destruction of the planet and humanity, but it was prevented by higher forces from the inner Earth, the Garten and the Galactic Federation, the Ashtar Command. There was many instances where we would no longer be there if they didn't intervene already. So do not be severe about them for not intervening. They've been intervening for a long time in many ways, but they do not have to. They don't get the credit for a lot of things they do. But I promise you, they're quite active in the protection and guidance of the planet, and they do care. Also, it is very important to support everything that you believe is positive, the positive group. Nobody's perfect, but they are positive energy, and to transmute the dark, not to fight it, but to transmute it, because the dark that's been transmuted is the light of the light. It has served the universe in evolution. When we can do that, it's very quite powerful. And we're moving towards this golden age. This golden age is going to be more fabulous than anything we believe. And we want to try to do as much as possible to create an environment and a reality that is already aligned with this ideal of life, where we can invite people to share in this energy. While understanding that right now all the old systems have to be destroyed, decomposed, removed. We cannot continue doing with the same systems. They just don't work. People should know that by now. They should see it. So it's a gradual process, and they will be replaced by new systems that will be a lot more functional and more equal, more fair. where everybody will be taken care of, so to speak. Yet there is a great deal of personal responsibility in the relationship to our life, and we can be solidarity in assisting one another. Also, there is an inevitability that the cosmic drama will continue as a contrasting field to the inner light. It is really what's been the more the contrast on the outside, the more when somebody is ready to ascend, he will turn towards this inner light, huh? It is very much about focusing on what is positive, what we know is good, and cultivating the love, the joy, the happiness, the creativity. I'm gonna pull a few cards. The observer of the day is the reparation. It's about forgiveness, repairing all those things, rebalancing, returning to balance, to well, a place where there is no more to do because we have achieved what we needed to achieve. There is still goals for me personally. I have many little objectives that I can. A goal is like direction, but an objective is like placed in a timeline, in a time frame. Well, the highest wisdom is making choices, and we're approaching the precipice. There will be choices that needs to be made. What we need to understand is happy, accepting the eternal and infinite perfection of all things, to find joy and happiness within each moment of now, to accept that everything will work out exactly as they should. What we need to do is a new life, emerging from the cocoon, emerging from this egg. This is a new life that is presented before us, and the outcome is trust. Trust in yourself, trust in the plan, trust in this whole process that is going on. Those cosmic events, this eclipse has really assisted me in elevating my consciousness, and I'm getting ready for this next level. Well, I'm going to finish with a song. I'm not sure what I'm going to sing. In French, I sing this song about the. Well, I'm going to sing this one. It's a song about. Well, maybe this one. I'm sing this one. So it's called "I Am Sailing." It's a song about somebody who wants to sail the ocean of consciousness to return to the Lord, to the Creator, because he knows that's where freedom lies. Freedom lies in the alignment with our soul and spirit. It goes like this. I am sailing, I am sailing home again, across the sea. I am sailing stormy waters to be near you, to be free. I am sailing, I am flying like a bird across the sky. I am flying, passing high clouds to be with you, to be free. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Through the dark night, far away. I am dying, forever trying to be with you. Who can say? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Through the dark night, far away. I am dying, forever trying to be with you. Who can say? We are sailing, we are sailing home again, across the sea. We are sailing stormy waters to be near you, to be free. Oh Lord, to be near you, to be free. Oh my Lord, to be near you, to be free. Oh Lord. song. Well, here, I'm I'm like 50 meters away from this really, really nice little port. It's called La Ciotat. There's a lot of big yachts that are coming here for refit, for maintenance, and it's very quite famous when very big for that. A lot of people come here to have work done on their super yacht or mega yacht or giga yacht. But there's a lot of smaller boats as well, and it's kind of nice to. Attacked by mosquitoes last night. I left the window open too late, and they were like, shh. So I was like hunting out. Let's see, the observer of the day is rest, and to learn to rest, to relax, to accept the perfection, to be happy, and to remind yourself that everything is taken care of as long as we are conscious enough to put everything in the hands of our higher self, the God self. In the past is the meeting. We've already done a lot of meeting, and sometimes we make, personally, I've made a lot of encountering on the astral plane. It is really my predilection. Very soon I'm going to make those meetings in the physical world. But there's so much going on at night. There's so many people that are coming to me, and I'm doing so many things. It's quite very. There's this whole busy energy up there. This meeting people that are coming and going all the time. What we're going through now is a learning process. We're really it's a continuous education, initiation process, and the future is the intuition, an increase in the ability to follow our intuition. What's on the invisible world is a healing. It's really it's very powerful healing that is happening as we let go of the judgment on ourselves and others. We're able to find this inner peace. And on the outside world is compassion. Continue to share your knowledge. It's about sharing. It's about sharing, doing good to ourselves and to others, and also to continue to teach, to assist people in remembering those things they forgot, because we all came from a higher plane of consciousness, but we forgot that when we came down here. So it's time to remind the world of their divinity, of the potential they have to come into this golden age. Well, I hope this was interesting for you. I wish you a wonderful day, a wonderful Sunday, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.